What's up guys, welcome, it's Jack, Mr. Wolfie here. We have our first ever look at the brand new Digimon Story game, Digimon Story Time Stranger. It's supposed to release this year in 2025. I'm going to cover the trailer with you guys, I'm going to let it play, we're going to look at it very quickly, and then we're going to also look at the blog post that came attached with the trailer. It's been 10 years since Cyber Sleuth. Here we go.
Break free. Become unbound from the laws that govern reality. To turn the gears of time once again.
An apocalypse looms over parallel worlds as their fates begin to intertwine. The battle to alter destiny begins. Embark on a journey alongside gods, heroes, and monsters of bygone eras. The anomalies, known as Digimon. Seize the future. Together. The story of a bond that transcends time.
Okay guys, and that is it. That's what we have. The first 5 seconds of this trailer are logos, and the last 10 seconds of this trailer are logos. So we have a very tiny look to go through, but let's dive right into it and have a little peek, shall we? You can see that we're starting in this brand new kind of dystopian future. Based on the name of the game itself, Time Stranger, we're obviously going to be, as the player, warping between dimensions and different instances, probably the digital world, and maybe even different versions of the digital world. We start to see this kind of post-apocalyptic city that's in ruin, but then it also explodes again, which is a bit wild. The trailer kicks off with a bang. At this point, I did not know that it was an actual Digimon trailer. See, when I saw this bit here with obviously the train, very much kind of like Honkai. There's a bit of a Honkai vibe here. The pink clouds, the blue sky, truly a different realm entirely, and something that I think will be very refreshing regardless of what happens. This right here, and you can see my reaction earlier, this to me is the most exciting part. And I don't want to get jammed into it too much because honestly it's just a couple of seconds, but this is exactly what I would want to see. A Digimon story game with large segments set in the digital world itself. This is exactly what I've always wanted, and I think I think it's fair to say that a lot of other fans would want to see that too. This has got Cyber Sleuth written all over it, something you're going to hear me saying over and over again. From an honest point of view, I think it does look a little bit dated here, and it seems to me at a glance that they will be using the same engine. I'm happy to be receiving any kind of Digimon game at this point, so these Digimon games typically don't need to be all about graphics. I guess the way I would see it is I was hoping to see maybe a bit more of a step forward with the times, with the new hardware of the PS5. I was hoping to see them harness that, but again, it's not the be-all end-all. You guys please let me know if you disagree with that in the comments, because like I said, I think there's going to be an overwhelming amount of positivity for this game because people are just so excited to be seeing new stuff, and I'm buying into that hype as well. Let me know. This is very kind of Nier Automata. These games love... I was thinking of Code Vein as well. These games love to have underground segments, and I was like, oh, when I saw this, I was like, here we go. Let me guess, the eye's gonna flash red. Standard stuff. I'm trying not to get caught up in the details, but again, top of a skyscraper here. They love to do that. They love to hark back. The cycles repeat. The Digimon Story series has now become a series. Obviously, some things are going to be similar. Let me know what you guys think. Giant hole in the sky, Digimon pouring through it next to skyscrapers. Does it seem familiar? Titanmon coming back, and this I think is the most important part of everything, guys. If you're going to take anything away from this, look at this here. You've got this weird kind of electronic futuristic gun that's shooting the kind of the rays. I don't know what's happening with that personally, but you do get a little glimpse here as our main character flashes between girl and boy here. You are going to choose between if you want to play as the boy version of your character or the female version, just like in Cyber Sleuth. And here you have more digital realm stuff. This is just cool. Riding on Garurumon, riding on Waymon, obviously in the digital world here. This, to me, brings me back to Digimon World Redigitized and what some of those biomes look like. Areas that I quite enjoyed playing through. It looks like we're going to get to revisit it, which is cool. Back in space, and our first kind of tiny glimpse of what the combat's going to look like. These giant open areas with a Goburimon in the middle, and the fact that we have Goburimon, this could be close to the start of the game. I don't know, but it makes me think that you'll be able to just walk up and fight these Digimon, it seems, based on like how these areas are laid out. Anybody who's played a game like this, you'll kind of know what I'm talking about. Maybe I'm wrong, we'll see. We've also got this character as well, one of our support characters, someone who's going to be tied into the story. We don't know any names yet, I don't think. You can tell here that they've obviously put Agumon, Greymon, and Metal Greymon in this exact same area, but notice that War Greymon's not available, so they've just put him in space for whatever reason. Cool animations as always. The assets do look a little bit reused, but they still look good in my opinion, so again, maybe they are, maybe they're not, I don't know. And that's it. So lots going on, guys, lots going on. We've certainly waited long enough. I'm going to quickly cast through this blog, but I'm not going to spend too long on it. I'll put all the links to this in the description, so if you just want to read it at your own leisure without me yammering nonsense in the background, then please do. Beloved by many, Digimon has a long history like Digimon themselves, and it's taken many forms. Monster raising, you've got Next Order and the old Digimon World games, you've got your RPGs, Cyber Sleuth and the like, and then obviously visual novels being Survive. 10 years, guys, since the last Digimon story game, Cyber Sleuth, and we've been working hard to bring the charm of Digimon to even more people. For fans of previous Digimon story games, this entry features a digital world that's never been seen, an improved battle system, and fan favourite agate characters like Agumon. Cool. So the improved battle system, for something to be improved, it has to have already existed, which makes me assume that we are going to be looking at a very similar battle system to the original Cyber Sleuth and Hacker's Memory. For fans of JRPGs, the game has an immersive story propelled by unique humans, Digimon characters, as well as a deep, this is quite exciting, a deep strategic growth system for Digimon you collect, so you will be capturing multiple Digimon. In the trailer, you can only, at least from my understanding, what I've seen so far, it seems like you're only running around with one Digimon on screen at a time. You will be obviously collecting multiple Digimon, and there's more about that in a minute. Players that like to optimize their parties and character stats will have plenty of party combos to experiment with. This is something that I really like because it gives longevity to the game, it gives replayability of the game, and it just gives you lots of things to do, which I like. Also, this screenshot here is kind of gorgeous, and I kind of wish they had showcased more of stuff like this in the trailer itself. This looks like it's going to be the digital world. And the reason for that is because Zudamon here, although my face is covering it, he's working on an anvil. You've got other Digimon in the background. You've got Toy Agumon up here. You've got Tanemon, what looks like up here as well, and some other Digimon in the background. So I would assume this is going to be one of the segments where you're in the digital world, and to me it looks much more appealing than some of the other stuff that we've seen time and time again. But anyhow, bonds that transcend. Although many iterations of Digimon have existed, the thorough line for it has always been the bond between humans and Digimon. We can't reveal too much now, but stay tuned on to see how these bonds play out in both story and gameplay. Interesting. And see this little line here, perhaps you'll pick up some clues. They're obviously suggesting that there's more going on here. I don't know if this is literally just wordplay to get you hyped up for the story itself. It might actually be a clue that maybe you will have a skill tree for yourself, maybe you won't, I don't know. Two worlds. As mentioned before, players will travel between the human world and the digital world. Good. In the previous Digimon series games, this Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth focuses on an artificial cyberspace, which was Eden. However, in Digimon Story Time Stranger, players will enter the digital world and discover a new realm. Digimon can be seen running at their own shops, homes, and living in their own full Digimon lives. Collect, train, and fight. Digimon are equal teammates, so you must build your bond and fight with them to get stronger. After encountering Digimon in battle, you can collect them, so it seems to me like being able to just walk up to wild Digimon and actually capture them in a, dare I say it, Pokemon sense, or something similar, a system where you can actually go out and find Digimon and capture them. That sounds very exciting to me, and I'm happy to see this. Raise them through evolution and, quite importantly, devolution. Customize your own, create your own unique teammates. So the devolution part is important because, again, just like in Cyber Sleuth and Hacker's Memory, you go up and down the scale. What is nice about this system is that you never really feel trapped by accidentally changing into a Digimon you don't want or making a mistake. You can go up and down as much as you like. If you don't like a Digimon, or you find out their moves suck, or you're not happy with how it fits into your team, you just go back down the scale and then into whatever Digimon you want. It's a very relaxing system. Again, a little bit grindy, but sometimes that's half the fun, at least for me anyway. So your growth and the strength of the bond between your Digimon will also affect their growth and ability. Again, they're really alluding to this bond that you have. I don't know how much of that is actually going to be a practical implementation in the game, or whether it's going to be just the story stuff of loving your teammates. I don't know. They keep mentioning it, which makes me think, fighting turn-based combat, it's confirmed. This is going to be obvious to a lot of people who have played the other games, but if you don't know, that's how this works. From old favourites to newcomers making their game debut, perhaps you'll find Digimon with whom you'll create your own bond. Very exciting. So that's it, guys. We have a release date right now on the YouTube video itself. It just says released in 2025. I'm a little bit concerned that it doesn't have a month attached to it, and the only reason I say that is not to be a buzzkill or whatever, but it's because we've seen other Digimon games that have come out in the past do similar things. We are already in 2025, guys, and if they don't know what month the game is releasing in, I get a little bit nervous. It could be that they're just trying to find a good space to launch a game that's ready, or maybe they're still working hard on it. I don't know. That's it, guys. This video is already too long. Let me know your thoughts. If you agreed with me, let me know. If you disagreed, or there's something that you're looking forward to, are the graphics an issue? Are you just happy to get a Digimon game like most people? There's definitely a bit of Stockholm Syndrome going on there from time to time. Sometimes it gets to the point where we have waited so long that we will take whatever we can get. Only time will tell. Let me know your thoughts. Smash the like button, guys, let me know, and I will see you in the next one. Come find me on Twitch or on YouTube or whatever, and I'll see you later. Peace.